Better say something that will change my mind.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to walk through how I use Readwise as my to-be read list for books. So I'm here on my phone screen in a Refined article. I'll put a link to Refined in the description below this video. But this is an article in Freakonomics, or it's actually a podcast episode in Freakonomics. So it's called "Why Do Most Ideas Fail to Scale?" And I have put this on my phone. I've saved it into my to listen list, but I just kind of cruised through the episode, and I really want to check out this book called Voltage, which is by the author that they're interviewing in this book. Let me find it here. His name is John List, and the book is called The Voltage Effect: How to Make Good Ideas Great and Great Ideas Scale. Obviously, this is a link to the Amazon page. I've actually requested the book from my library, but I'll put a link to the Amazon page in the description below. So I'm just going to copy this link because I want to remember in my Readwise to be read list what it is that led me to want to check out this book. So I'm going to go back to my home screen on my phone, and I'm going to go to the Readwise app, which is actually on my second screen here. Oops, move myself out of the way a little bit. There we go. And so I'm going to go to my Readwise screen, and I'm going to do add highlights because this is a new book that I'm going to add basically a note highlight. So I'm going to do add via text, and I'm going to do hashtag TBR. And I do that for every new book that I add to my to be read list. That lets me search through my Readwise. Referenced in a Freakonomics, not sure if I spelled that right, episode that was in Refined on 3/10/2022. And then I'll just put a link to the URL in there. So then I do next, and this is just the standard way you add any note to a book. And I do this as page 0. And then I'm going to save this as a new book. I'm going to save this as a note to this book. So I'm going to do the voltage effect. There it is. And I'm going to add that. And there I'm done. So now if I want to find my TBR list, I can just come down here to search. And maybe I want to search just in my books TBR. And so if I do TBR and search, I did have this problem once before where sometimes it will not sort off of a specific subcategory. Let's see if it'll work here. So I just did TBR in the main search page. There we go. So now you can see my list of books that I've highlighted as TBR. And you'll see that several of them do have links to places where I got the suggestion from, whether it's from a friend or from anywhere else, that will generate your to be read list. Hope you enjoyed this tip on how to use Readwise better. Thanks.
Better say something that will change my mind.